Hey guys, welcome back to another video. And as you might already read from the title, it is my very first real challenge of the Ftmo challenge that I'm doing. So basically, if you follow me on Instagram, which you should, um, you already know that I've been trading the free trial Ftmo challenge for the past couple of months, and I failed thought dozens of them. Like every time I failed, and now I came to a point that I decided to do a real challenge, and the reason is because, especially July and August, my trading strategy seemed to work very well. Both were green months, and August was like the very green month. So after that, I decided to go, and the best motivation was that during that time that I wanted to go to start trading the real challenge, FTMO decided, and a lot of other prop firms decided to give you unlimited time to pass the challenge. There is no time limit, which helps a lot with lessen the stress when you trade. So that's why I decided to do it. And basically, my first week has been was done. Last week I bought the challenge, and this is my first week. And I decided to do a journey of it, whether I will pass this challenge or fail this one, and whether I get my first payout, as a prop firm trader, or not. So, but that's basically it in a short sentence. Um, if you want to know more about me, and alongside how I've been trading, by the way, for an entire year right now. So started at 8th of August or 9th of August 2022. So yeah, so I decided to start my first journey with a real challenge. So let's not talk about anymore. You guys are interested probably in the trades. So make sure to leave a like, subscribe to get notified when I post up a new video. I will probably do it every week because then I'm recapping all the trades that have done during that week. I will not do live trades. I have done that in the past. In the past, I have done that. You can look it up during my other older videos of YouTube. But I noticed that I trade very bad when I'm trading live because I'm more focused on talking and all kind of stuff than really focusing on the trade. So it's not that I don't want to. I tried it, and it's not working well for me. And I now get why certain people who are trading on YouTube are not doing live sessions. But yeah, let's talk about the trades today. The first trade was on Tuesday. Why not on Monday? Because simply I totally forgot. I thought for some reason that Monday is it's closed, but that's only for stocks. And I transferred to forex. I used to trade stocks, specifically Tesla, but I moved on to forex because of the leverage possibilities. And I decided only to trade Euro USD. So the first trade on Tuesday, as you can see here, short. That means that I am short biased using multiple confluences, but mainly the higher time frame, because I'm trading on the 1 minute, but my higher time frames are backing it up, which side I should trade. But the funny thing is, you see a long trade, right? So why did I take a long trade? Well, basically, I didn't follow my plan for the first trade, simply because I was expecting it to go to this zone, and then I can go for a short trade. But I was too impatient, especially it's the first trade. You want to go have a winner, and I wasn't patient enough, and so that's why I thought, let me get that quick scalp to the long side. But that happened to be a loss. It didn't even go a little bit to the upside. It went straight down. So, oh, give me 2 seconds. Give me 2 seconds. Yes, so I'm back. Okay, so basically, this was the first loss, 1R, um, and I learned right away from my mistake never go against my bias. So the next trade, going to the next day, give me just 2 seconds, going to the next day, is here as you can see, and we made 3R. So the thought behind this is, as you can see, it made huge movement downside, so you're probably thinking I would be short, right? No, because of the higher time frame, we are more long bias. So I had multiple confluence of the higher time frame going long, and it is also in an uptrend, which helps in um, as in another confluence to go for a long trade. Well, the reason why I took it at this moment is because, as you can see, there's an equal high over here. I was expecting it to break out of it, so it was a breakout trade, and take out this liquidity. I was looking for the next possible resistance level, and which was this one. So basically, I was expecting it to go at least that way. And as you can see, my 3R level is below this point, above this point, but I was expecting it to go to this level, which makes sure I can get that 3R. So that's why I took the trade, and it turned out to be correct. Also, as you notice, I took a long trade as my bias stated. So I learned from my mistake, which is good. So the next day, it's Thursday. Let me see. As you can see, you see two trades, and I'm gonna explain why. So first of all, short trade. Both of them are shorts, which is good. I'm following my bias. First of all. Second of all, as you can see, there were multiple confluences that it's going to be short, right here. Like it couldn't go past this zone every time, and eventually, in the meantime, it's making lots of liquidity on the sell side. So basically, I wanted to go short. This was my original trading plan, uh, having it back, going back to the zone for the last time, and then go all the way to the magnet where I was expecting it to go. But what happened? It did not. Let me put this one. It did not hit my entry point initially, and I thought that this was. I missed the move, and it will now go all the way to my magnet, but it did not. So I went for a quick, impulsive entry with a smaller stop loss, and yes, it took me out first, and then went all the way down. So if I stick to my plan, originally this would have been a 3R win, but it wasn't. So that's why it's a 1R FOMO loss, I would call it, because it was because of FOMO. That's why I made an impulsive move. It could be turned out good, but in this way it didn't. And the thing is, you could say that why aren't you just getting in? As you already thinking that it will go to this way, to this magnet. The reason is because I've been experiencing a lot of times that when I do multiple trades a day, yeah, especially after a loss, I make it even worse. So, and my strategy is one trade per day, nothing more, nothing less. Even if I win, I'm not going for another trade. If I lose, definitely not going for another trade because I'm revenge trading for real. So that's the reason why I lost this trade, and that's the reason why I put this, even though I didn't take the trade. I just wanted to show you that my original trade was good, but I made a FOMO move. So I've learned from that. So the next trade, the last trade, is on Friday. On Friday, as you can see, it's a 3.93R. So I always go for 3R normally and not go beyond that point. And the reason is because I've experienced that sometimes when I want more, it comes back and stop me out break even or 1R, and I've missed the 3R because of greed, right? And that's also what experienced traders teach you. So why do I still get almost 4R? The reason is because when I entered this move made such a fast movement to the upside that I thought like this is so fast it could probably go to this level. And as you can see, my TP was at here. There was a lot of room from this to this. And because of the slip channel kind of stuff in FTMO, you make less than you actually should. So my 3Rs is specifically 3,000, and my 3,000 in dollars was that 3.3093, which was here. So basically, I moved my TP over here on the on this level, but I noticed that I still missed a couple of dollars for that 3,000, and it was going so quick that I thought I'd probably go to the next level. So having that here to have $3,000 in dollars, that's good. There's a high probably probable chance that it would work out. I have to be honest though, and I was a little bit scared about this. As you can see, it was a bearish candle, but the reason why I did not stop there is because it didn't. Both of the candles did not make a wick, and usually, not all the time, because look at here, it turned out to go the other way around, and this as well. So usually they have a wick and then go to the opposite side. Um, and for that reason, I decided to risk that, especially because of the big hard movement to the upside. I decided to leave it there and hit my TP level with a wick or something, and it actually did, and even continued to the next, almost to the next level. So that's why I took this trade, even though it should be a 3R trade. It was almost 4R, and I had a different situation than normal. In normal cases, when it goes normally the trade and the candles are going like on a slow pace, normal pace or something, I'm trading maximum 3R, even though in dollars it is less than 3,000. But in this case, in this specific scenario, I was more certain that it could go any further than the 3R. So that's why I took it like this. But don't think that I'm doing this every time. I'm sticking to the 3R in normal cases. So those were basically my trades. So I had two losses, unfortunate losses. One because I didn't go with my bias, and the second one is because of FOMO. But the other two trades were exactly according to the plan. Uh, One even beyond that. So yeah, overall a good week, good start of the week. I wasn't expecting a green week for the first week, especially because it's um, a first real challenge. Yeah, normally you get a lot emotions during the trades and that kind of stuff, but I think it's because I've been trading the free trial challenge a lot and have tried to improve myself with my reactions, emotions, and all kind of stuff to keep it in control while trading, and notice what I do wrong, and notice what I do when I trade, and prevent me from doing stupid things by knowing myself and try to find a solution that can help me during those trades. And for everyone is different. But yeah, again, I'm not getting too much into it. If you want me to make a story about how I started, how my first year went, and all kind of stuff, make sure to comment it down below. If you want to know my strategy, also comment it down below. Maybe I can give you some, some things. Oh, by the way, this is actually an ICT trade. So if you know ICT, basically when it comes in a higher time frame zone, it takes out liquidity first and then make a huge move to the upside, to the other side, and making a market structure, wow, market structure shift, and then going backwards, and then basically on that move you go even further with this, like this. So that's how I took this last trade, because I'm not trading ICT normally, but I do know a bit of the how it works, and I just implemented it because I saw it, and yeah, it turned out um, to be correct. But then again, I'm not trading ICT specifically, but when I see something and I remember something and it has also confluences in my opinion, because in my opinion I need a break of structure, which it makes with a market structure shift. Also, it went to a higher time frame zone level, and it bounces off of it. So it has kind of similar things that I have. I didn't use any fair value gap or something, but I did use a zone, possible zone that that it can bounce off of it, and it worked out. So that's it for me. Again, like, comment, and subscribe for more future videos. And for the next video, it's gonna be next week, talking about the trades that I will be doing next week. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.